Today we are doing 3-2, simplify and evaluate algebraic expressions. We have a few terms I want to go over, and the first one is term. So whenever we talk about term in terms of math, that is a variable. So it's the number variable product of a number, one or more variables. So it can be representing a number, which is called the variable. It can be a product of a number or one or more variables. So a term could be something like this right here. It has a number, it has a variable, and it has a product. So this is considered a term right here. This is also a term. This is also a term. This is also a term. And 20 is also a term. Numerical coefficient is the number part of the term with the variables. So if you look here, this is the numerical. That 2 in front of the variable is the numerical coefficient. 3 is also a numerical coefficient. 2 is also a numerical coefficient. Then you have something called the literal coefficient, and that's a variable part of the term. So I'm going to move this up a little bit so you can see it. So right here we have our literal part, which is the a squared. So that part is the literal part of the coefficient. The 2 is the numerical portion. And then you have something called a constant, and it's a term without a variable, so the constant would be 20. So if it asked you how many terms you had, you would say you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms. Your numerical coefficient would be 2, or 3, or this 2 right here. And your literal coefficient would be the a squared, the a, and the c. So when we write in all of this together, this forms what's called an algebraic expression. So all of these together are considered algebraic expressions. Let's get into our first example. It says identify the number of terms in each expression, and it asks us to name the numerical and the literal coefficients of each term and the constant of each term. So when I look at my first one, I have 3xy squared plus 5x minus 2. This whole thing is an algebraic expression. So if it asks me how many terms do we have, I would say, well, I have 1, 2, 3 terms. So I can write 3. Numerical coefficients would be 3 and 5. The literal coefficient would be the xy squared and the x from the 5x. And the constant would equal -2. Let's look at B. Same question, just gives you some decimals. It says number of terms, so I got 1, 2, 3 terms. My numerical coefficients, which are those numbers in front of the variables, are 1.5, -0.5, and 2.4. My literal coefficients are mn squared, m to the third, m to the fourth n squared. I do not have a constant at the end. There's no number plus or minus anything at the end that is a constant, so I would write none. Example number 2. Simplify each expression by combining like terms. For A, we have -13rs minus 12s plus 6rs. So we're going to highlight our like terms here because they both have an rs. We can combine those. So we're going to be subtracting these. So we have -13 rs plus 6RS, and we get negative 7RS. And then we still have the negative 12S. So I'm just going to put this right here, negative 12S. And we cannot combine those because they are not the same variables. For B, we have V squared plus 3VW minus 2W, parentheses 4V plus 6. Here we must distribute whenever we have parentheses with a number on the outside. The important thing to remember is to include that negative sign when you distribute. If you forget to distribute with the negative, your whole answer is wrong. So we have negative 2W times 4W is negative 8WV. Negative 2W times 6 is a negative 12W. So negative 2 times 6 is a negative 12. And then let's go ahead and bring down what we have here and see if we have any like terms. Here we have a VW and a WV. Those are the same. It's just I have the variables switched around. So I'm going to have V squared plus, and it's going to be a negative 5WV minus 12. Next we have C, 4C minus 2C, parentheses 14 plus D. So we must distribute first. So we're going to make sure we include that negative sign. Otherwise, if we don't distribute that with it, we're going to get the wrong answer. So negative 2C times 14 is negative 28C. And negative 2C times D is negative 2CD. We're going to bring down that 4C. And then I look to see if I can combine anything, and I can combine the 4C and the negative 28C. So I get negative 24C minus 2CD, and I don't have any like terms left. This is it. So this is my final answer. Next, we have evaluate each expression, and I've given you that R is 10, S is 8, and T is 3.5. And we're going to plug that in for the first one. We have 6T minus 5, so wherever I see a variable, I have to look at the corresponding number. What does it equal? So T equals 3.5. So I'm going to plug in 3.5 equals 21 minus 5, which is 16. Next, we have B, which is 5S minus 8T. I'm going to plug in 8 for S and 3.5 for T. 8 times 5 is 40, and 8 times 3.5 is 28. And 40 minus 28 is 12.